Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. Check out Cexxi Tarot. She has the answer. Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio are the viewers waiting to watch Cexxi Tarot. Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces are the #1 subscriber wondering what Cexxi sees. You are here just to be in the know. The live stream is starting. Now here's Cexxi Tarot.
Hello, Leo, and welcome to Cexxi Tarot. Leo, this will be your edition of Cexxi is Snitching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you would like to be notified when I go live. Leo, as a friendly reminder, we all have male and female energies within us. Although you see genders on the cards, keep in mind their energies. Leo, as I'm progressing through the reading, if you find the energy resonates more with the cross watcher, feel free to swap the energies. Energies are fluid. Leo, as I'm progressing through the reading and you find the reading does not resonate with you at all, I strongly encourage you to check out the readings for your rising, Venus, and Moon placements. There's a link to a free natal chart on the About page of my YouTube channel. Donations are appreciated and kindly accepted via Cash App at $Cexxi Tarot. All right, Leo, I pray you all are well. Thank you for joining me. This is intended to be your bonus reading for the end of October 2021. The first thing I'm going to do is get you 6 messages from your person, and then we'll get to snitching. Spirit, what messages does Leo's person have for Leo? What messages does Leo's person have for Leo, Spirit? What messages does Leo's person have for Leo? My love for you is internal. My love for you is eternal. So, Leo, someone loves you and they feel like they're going to love you to the end of time. The beauty of your soul takes my breath away. Leo, someone feels like that they see you for who you are. They understand you. It's like the beauty of your soul. That's speaking out to me, like there's some reservations you may have. You may be very cautious. And this person picks up on that and they just love you nonetheless. Spirit, what messages does the Leo person have for Leo? Okay, let's see what's happening. I think about you every day. You're always on this person's mind. See, we're never apart. Whoever this person is, they feel like they have a soul connection with you. Please don't give up on us now. They feel like the two of you came so far, overcome some obstacles together, and they don't want you to give up. I love you beyond measure. Now, let me tell you, most of the signs that I did bonus readings for, it was very hard and cumbersome to get the messages to come out. Whoever you're dealing with, Leo, they know exactly how they feel about you. They know what they want with you because your messages came out one time. I'm learning to love myself again. So your person is healing. It's like when I see I'm learning to love myself again, your person knows what they want. They're not going to accept anything less than that. And because of that, they feel like they had to better themselves in order to be a better person, not only for you, but for all that are in their environment. Some of you are dealing with a Capricorn. And the final message is, I love you. I love you. Leo, whoever you're dealing with, they have deep feelings for you. They feel like this love is a forevermore type of love. This person thinks of you every day. They feel like energetically the two of you are connected. They do not want you to give up on this connection. And they feel like not only do they love you, but they love you beyond measure. Sorry. Not only do they love you beyond measure. Like they feel like you got 1, 2, 3. My love is eternal for you. I love you beyond measure. And I love you. Leo, this person is just in love with you, period, point blank. So I'm going to leave these messages flipped up in case I need to refer to them during the course of the reading. So let's get into the reading. On the crack. Leo, you may be dealing with an Aries, but your person feels like y'all been through a lot of things, a lot of challenging times. It was a lot of baggage, burdens, and obstacles. However, your person is still ready to take a chance on y'all. They want to start again. One good shuffle for the Leo. Spirit, what does Leo's person want to tell Leo? What does Leo's person want to tell Leo, Spirit? Leo, how your person views you is the King of Swords. Emotionless. Very logical. How your person feels about you is the Eight of Cups. They feel like you walked away. Leo, what's on your person's mind when it comes to you? The Three of Wands. They waiting. Where you at? What's at the root of the matter for your person, Leo, when it comes to you is the Seven of Cups. They're confused. They don't know what's going to come of this. They don't know what your decision is. The blockage, the obstacle, the challenge in the way for your person is the Star. Some of you are dealing with Aquarius. The blockage is your person feels like you're their destiny. You know that the two of you were meant to be together, and like they're just waiting. And this is the potential outcome. Like your person doesn't know if you're going to make a decision to work on this or not. At the bottom of the deck, the reason for your reading today, Leo, is the Empress. The Empress. Some of you are dealing with a Libra or a Taurus. But the reason for this reading is abundance, growth, nurturing, or possibly the parent of your child. Maybe some of you are expecting another child. But Leo, I feel like that there's somebody here that knows their worth. They know what exactly it is that they want. They are abundant. They are compassionate. They are nurturing. They are kind. And this person here wants to grow. That's your person. At the bottom of the deck, let's get into your energy. You have the Two of Wands. You have the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. So Leo, you acknowledge that the two of you are at a standstill. You want to take things slow because you're confused. You're confused. You don't know if you want a passionate new beginning with this person. Not saying you don't. You just need to take things slow because stability may be involved here with that Knight of Pentacles. If I neglected to say, that's Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Leo, your person views you as the King of Swords. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. Your person views you as being a very stern and serious decision maker. Your person views you as making logical decisions. Your person doesn't view you as emotional at all. They just view you as logical and a little emotionally detached. Spirit, why does Leo's person view Leo as the King of Swords? Why does Leo's person view Leo as the King of Swords? Why does Leo's person view Leo? Thank you. At the bottom of the deck, you have protection, you have love, and you have anxiety. So Leo, this stresses you out. You do love this person. You do want to protect this person. But what I see is you protecting your heart. Because when it comes to emotions, it's stressing you out. These emotions are stressing you out. And you feel like you need to protect your emotions and guard yourself. Well, your person views you with consciousness is that, again, you're in your head. Like, look, Leo is emotionally detached. They make decisions with their head, and that's just that. Let's see why they view you this way. Spirit, Leo's person views Leo as being cold. Oh, okay, it's stabbing me. At the bottom of the deck, you have reconciliation, you have romance, and you have control. And Leo, some of you are dealing with an Aries. But Leo, I feel like you're trying to keep your emotions in check. You do want to reconcile with this person. You do want romance with this person, but under your terms and conditions. Or you're saying this person is a little controlling when it comes to reconciling in this romance. But Leo, to be honest with you, I see you trying to control your feelings. You don't want your emotions to run away with you. Leo, your person views you as being very deceptive with deception. Things are not what they appear to see. Things are not as they seem. Watch out for dishonesty. So your person views you as being very logical, sort of cold in your head, and not acknowledging your feelings with the deception card. Or your person views you as being very logical, a little detached, and not being honest about wanting to end it. Spirit, why does Leo's person view Leo as deception? Okay. At the bottom of the deck, you have the sun. There's your energy, Leo. You have the female energy in the ring. So, Leo, you hold somebody in high regard, and you feel a lot of passion for them. You want to make a decision to change things, and you feel like this person makes you extremely happy. It could be an older person because they have gray hair, and you want to give this person some clarity and shed light on a situation, okay? You feel like this person is obsessed with you, or you're obsessed with this person, but you're confused because you don't want to repeat a pattern. And Leo, you're afraid. You have a level of fear with you. Leo, your person feels like you're being dishonest and you're keeping secrets with that book card energy. They feel like you're secretly nurturing another connection. Okay, so if you wanted to know, your person feels like you're making them wait because you're secretly nurturing another connection, and that's how they view you. Spirit, Leo's person views Leo as being cold and detached. They view Leo as being dishonest. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, you have blocked ascension. You have thinking of you and workaholic. And Leo, what you telling me is, look, I don't want to level up with this person. I don't think about this person. And I'm just focused on my work. Okay. You feel like you don't even have time for love. Or that's what you could have told this person. Well, Leo, your person views you as being dishonest and keeping secrets and nurturing another connection. They view you as not being in pain at all. They view you as not being loyal. They view you as not being truthful about moving on to something else. So let's see why your person views you as not telling them the truth. Spirit, Leo's person views Leo as not telling the truth about things falling apart. Why does Leo's person view Leo is not telling the truth about things falling apart, Spirit? Please and thank you. At the bottom of the deck, you have the King of Swords again, which we're clarifying. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy, the Seven of Cups, and the High Priestess. Some of you are dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And Leo, what you telling me is you trying to listen to your intuition. You don't know what you want. You don't know what decision you're going to make. You don't know who you want to choose. But you do know that this connection is weak. Leo, what you also telling me is that you secretly have options, and you don't want a weak ass connection. Like, that's what I'm hearing. Like, you don't want a connection that's going to be full of confusion, ambiguity. And so you trying to listen to your intuition. Well, Leo, your person feels like that you're not telling the truth about your connection falling apart with the Six of Pentacles. They view you as given to other people. Your person views you with this Knight of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, as being a player rushing to give to somebody else. And with this Hierophant energy, some of you are dealing with a Taurus. They view you as not telling the truth, that you are cheating on this commitment, this marriage, this connection. They view you as not confessing that you want to rush and give to somebody else. How your person feels about you is the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups. Your person feels that you are emotionally drained and that you're walking away. Your person feels like that they caused you pain and that you just drained. They feel like you're in pain and you walking away. Your person feels like that when it comes to your family, that you're not being honest with your family. Whatever that means. Spirit, Leo's person feels like Leo is in pain and that they're emotionally drained and that they're walking away. Leo's person feels like Leo is not being honest with their family. At the bottom of the deck, you have growth. You have summer and you have sheltered off. And you like, look, Cexxi, I don't trust they ass. You know, they make me feel insecure. I tried to be optimistic and grow with this person, but I'm a little closed off to that. I got it. Leo, your person feels like you walking away because they hurt you and they could have lied to you about something with the family. You know what I'm saying? So they feel like you leaving because they lied to you about something with the family or something like that. They feel like when it comes to this reconciliation, repairing and rebuilding this connection, that it's their wish come true. Some of you are dealing with an Aquarius with the Star card energy. However, they feel like that there's some, I want to say, lie. Because you know how like when you artistic, you inspire, you entertain, they could be drawing a picture. Or Leo, your person feels like you want to create your wish, your dream come true and reconcile with somebody else, and you're not lying, and that you're lying to your family about it. So it's one or the other. So let's look at the reconciliation card so we can get some clarity on it. Spirit, why does Leo's person feels like Leo wants to repair and rebuild with, because I'm hearing with somebody else. This came out sideways, so I'm going to keep it like that. Yeah, they feel like you want somebody else. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Pentacles. You have the King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, and the Knight of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. You like, yeah, sexy. They was arguing with me. They got mad at me because I wanted to wait. I wanted to wait before I poured my emotions into them. You know, I wanted to make the best choice for me. And I got a lot of emotions deep down inside of me, sexy. And, you know, I'm just trying to make sure I make the best investment for me. I don't want to rush into anything. And so they got mad at me about it. I got it. Well, Leo, your person feels like that with this Five of Pentacles sideways, that you want to reconcile and come out the cold with this Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. They feel like that you attracted to somebody else. I feel like it's somebody you used to be with, and they feel like you want, because that Five of Pentacles came out in reverse, and it was like it was trying to come up, you know, go in reverse, but it came out sideways. So your person feels like this is somebody that you highly attracted to. This is an intuitive energy, somebody that makes you happy, somebody that can see it, that sees a lot of things, because I'm looking at that open window and them eyeglasses. This is somebody that you like the way they work. And your person feels like with this Five of Swords energy that you playing mind games with them and you sabotaging the connection because you want to go after somebody else. Leo, what's on your person's mind when it comes to you? Is this Three of Wands? It's Three of Wands. Your person is thinking you have them waiting while you looking to see what else is out there. Your person is thinking that, like, you know, I just want some peace with Leo. I'm waiting on Leo. Your person is thinking like that they feel alone without you. This a whole nother woman. This a whole nother woman. Because it's two female energies in his deck. These are two different women. One is younger and one is older. I said what I said. So the younger energy feels like you left them alone. They thinking like, you know what? I just want some peace. So your person is thinking like, you know what? I'm going to just wait to keep the peace. But they feel alone without you. Let's see what's going on. Spirit. Leo's person is thinking that they just want to wait for Leo. They want to keep the peace. They feel alone without Leo. Can you tell Leo about this? Can you tell Leo why their person is waiting to keep the peace? They feel alone without Leo. At the bottom of the deck, you have clean up. You have chaos and flow. You like, sexy, look, I don't want nothing I gotta force. I needed the flow. I don't want to fight in my connection. So I'm letting go of any drama, any fighting, anything that hurt me and bring me pain. You know, I just want things to flow. Like, this is a bunch of nonsense. This is drama. Well, Leo, your person is thinking that there's no growth here, that it's stagnant and you have been rerouted. Your person is thinking that you're their worst nightmare and they learned a lot of lessons from you. Your person is thinking that you don't want any passion with them, that you're not really affectionate anymore. So let's see why your person feels like is thinking that you're their worst nightmare. Spirit, Leo's person is thinking that Leo is their worst nightmare. Why is Leo's person thinking Leo is their worst nightmare? At the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Pentacles. You have the Three of Swords and the Chariot. And you like, sexy, first of all, you know, I want to hold on. Oh, you moving on. Some of y'all done with a Cancer. You moving on. You moving on because you feel like this person kept secrets from you. They broke your heart. They disappointed you. Or Leo, what you seeing is you heartbroken and disappointed, and you holding on to some resentment, and you moving on. Well, your person feel like you're their worst nightmare with the Ten of Swords. They feel like it's their worst nightmare. They feel like you betrayed them. You stabbed them in the back and just broke up with them. Your person feels like you're their worst nightmare with this Tower card. Some of you are dealing with an Aries or a Scorpio. Your person feels like they have to heal from this because you just broke up with them, betrayed them, and it came out of nowhere. And with this Page of Cups energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, your person feel like you broke up with them to start a new beginning and you lied about it. At the root of the matter for your person, Leo, is the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. At the root of the matter is your person is confused. They feel like you have other options. The person could feel like you lying to them, and they frustrated. They like whatever you telling them or how your emotions is, it's not fitting with the situation. At the root of the matter for your person when it comes to them is this Patience card, this waiting while you doing whatever you doing in the public. Spirit, at the root of the matter for Leo's person is, Leo's person feel like Leo is lying to them or keeping them confused, and it's frustrating. Leo's person at the root of the matter is frustrated at this wait while Leo do something in the public. That's the best way I can say it. At the bottom of the deck, you have Winter. You have Workaholic and Infatuation. Some of you are dealing with a Capricorn. Leo, what you telling me is like, look, they obsessed with me, or I'm obsessed with them. I want to work on something that's not growing. Or Leo, what you telling me is, all we got is sex, and there is no working on this. Okay. Well, Leo, at the root of the matter for your person is they like, look, I'm moving on to the next, because Leo is hard to reach. They not letting me in their heart, but they want to turn over a new leaf. They want to change. They want some improvements. And they confused as to whether the two of you gonna work on it. They want to nurture and grow this connection. The blockage, the obstacle, the challenge in the way for your person, Leo, is the star, the star. Some of you are dealing with an Aquarius. The blockage for your person is they're not healing. I feel like the blockages for your person is this is not an equal give and take. It's not fair. Or maybe you get a lot of attention. The blockage for your person is they stress because they don't see where this connection is going. Spirit, why is the blockage for Leo's person that they're stressed because they don't know where this connection is going? Why is the blockage for Leo? At the bottom of the deck, you have love sick, starting fresh and thinking of you. And Leo, what you telling me is you got somebody you can't get off your mind. And you miss this person. You feel empty without this person. And you want a new beginning with this person. Well, Leo, the blockage for your person is that they feel like you're not happy with them. But yet you're not letting them go, although you're not happy with them. But yet you're trying to get away from them. So your person is looking at you like the blockages, you want to hold on to me, but yet you stay away from me. Something like that. So let's look at the blockage, why letting go of what no longer is serving you. Because they feel like the blockage is you not really letting go. Spirit, why does Leo's person feel like the blockage is Leo is not letting go? Why is the blockage? Your person can't let you go. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, the Emperor, Aries or Taurus energy, and the Ace of Swords. And Leo, you telling me, look, you going to talk to them, you got clarity, and you want to communicate that you trying to control your stability. You trying to control your finances, okay? You gonna let them know you made a decision that you trying to gain control, and maybe you don't want this to move forward, and you using that sword to cut this shit off. Well, Leo, the blockage for your person is like, you know what, they gonna let go because they not seeing this connection growing or coming to fruition. With this Eight of Pentacles, Leo, the blockage for your person is they saying this is not working. This soulmate connection. So the blockage for your person is they could be letting go because they got somebody else that make them happy. Or the blockage is they letting go because you're not putting the work in on this soulmate connection. And they could feel like it's a third party with that 1 cup, 2 cup, 3 cups. Leo, the potential outcome for you and your person is judgment. Some of you are dealing with a Scorpio or an Aries. The potential outcome is that this reconciliation is not going to happen because somebody made a change and they got new love. Spirit, the potential outcome is this reconciliation is not going to happen because somebody has new love. Can you tell? At the bottom of the deck, you have rose-colored glasses. You have snail's pace and queen. And you like, look, Cexxi, I'm independent. I do what I want. I move slow. And I see past the illusions. You know, and I see past the unkept promises. Or Leo, that is what you're saying. Well, Leo, the potential outcome is somebody don't want to reconcile because they got somebody new. And with this Devil card, it's like somebody is infatuated with their work. And because they infatuated with their work, this can't go anywhere. So let's look at no progress, frozen in the potential outcome. Spirit, in the potential outcome, there's no progress here. This connection is frozen. It's not going anywhere. Can you tell Leo about this? At the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Wands. You had the Five of Wands and the Six of Wands. Wow, 4, 5, 6. It just gets worse. It just get worse. Leo, what you telling me is that you recognize that y'all not on the same page when it comes to commitment. What you telling me is that you recognize that there's some competition here when it comes to a commitment. And what you telling me, Leo, here is it was an announcement made that somebody feels like the other one has somebody else or is in a commitment with someone else, and it's just not happening. Well, Leo, the potential outcome with this no progress frozen, with this Knight of Cups energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, somebody didn't express their emotions. They didn't express how they feel. They kept it to themselves with the Hermit card. Somebody sat in this cold space and didn't speak up on what they actually wanted. And that actually caused some sort of manipulation with this Magician energy. Some of you are dealing with an Aquarius, a Scorpio, a Virgo, or a Gemini. So Leo, let me get you some advice. Let me get you some advice. But it'll make somebody happy to protect this connection and reconcile. Spirit, what advice you have for Leo regarding this reading? What advice you have for Leo regarding this reading? Spirit, what advice you have for Leo regarding this reading? What advice you have for... Spirit, what advice do you have for Leo regarding this reading? What advice do you have for Leo regarding this reading? Leo, Spirit is saying reconsider releasing your ex. You might want to reconsider releasing your ex because it's time to decide about this relationship. So what I'm getting at, Leo, Spirit is like, you need to make a decision because you're going back and forth. You need to make a decision because you're going back and forth. 1 minute you want to release your ex, 1 minute you don't want to release your ex. And Spirit, like, you need to make a decision. Leo, you have abundance. Spirit is saying you feeling trapped. You feeling trapped because of abundance when it comes to your soulmate. Okay, so Spirit is saying if you worried about your money and money is the reason that you're not with your soulmate, Spirit is saying your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you unconditionally. So why are you stuck? Why are you stuck? I'm just going to give it how I receive it. Leo, Spirit is saying if you believe, you need to have faith. And if you had, and it's like you coming across as insecure. You're coming across as not knowing what you want. And you don't have faith. And Spirit, like, if you have faith, give this relationship a chance. Because it's somebody really supportive, nurturing, and kind and abundant here that loves you. And however, if you keep being immature, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but if you keep being immature, this person is going to find new love, and that's going to be the peaceful resolution. Spirit is saying you need to take action when it comes to this romance. I'm telling you. So, because you about to lose the person you love, Spirit, like, you need to take action towards the person that you love, and you need to have trust in the situation and stop lying to yourself about needing this person with codependency, okay? Because Spirit wants you to put in the effort and put in the work, because this relationship can move to a sacred union. But it looked like, to be honest with you, Leo, it seemed like what I'm getting is you a little insecure. This person loves you. They want you. And you just in this space like, I don't know what I want. And I'm telling you now, you should probably take control over this and make a decision, because the person you love, if you don't make the decision, they're going to make the decision, and it look like you're going to lose the person that you truly love. And I just want to be real honest with you. I'm not going to sit here and tell you what the hell you want to hear for no damn views. And whatever this connection is, this is abundant, it's nurturing, it's kind, it's compassionate, and it look like you self-sabotaging. Now, Leo, keep in mind this could be vice versa, and somebody is doing this to you. Leo. This has been your edition of Cexxi is Snitching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, Leo, if you would like to be notified the next time I go live or upload a video. Peace, Leo, and I hope it work out for you, love.
Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. Check out Cexxi Tarot. She has the answer. Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio are the viewers waiting to watch Cexxi Tarot. Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces are the #1 subscriber wondering what Cexxi sees. You're here just to be in the know. The live stream is starting. Now here's Cexxi Tarot.